Morena koutou. Morena koutou. Ko toka ingoa, ko Thomas no Rotorua ahau. Engari e noho ana aha ki pui hakena, ane, ki te whai e te hurahi o ihu kara itu. Morena, tēnā koutou, tēnā koutou, tēnā koutou katoa. Good morning, my name is Thomas. I'm from Rotorua. However, I have moved to Sydney to follow the pathway of Jesus Christ, and therefore, greetings to you all. I'm currently doing a second year leadership, but I did screen productions in my first year. This year, I decided to jump the fence because the grass was much greener, and the cliff for God to catch me jump off was much higher. By now, you would have worked out that yes, I'm a Kiwi from that place they call Heaven, New Zealand. So what's probably rolling through your mind when you think of New Zealand? Rugby, snow, absolutely beautiful views, yes, sheep, lots of sheep. Kiwi fruit, yeah, big majestic views, the silver fern, and of course the kiwi. And the kiwi is on most related New Zealand related icons. They even put the kiwi on the New Zealand Air Force emblem. Well, we used to have an Air Force. It was just a bunch of hand-me-downs, you see, from the Brits. Because the British would fly their planes until they couldn't fly them anymore. And then there's this they were like, oh, what the heck are we going to do with this heap of crap? And some dude down the back there goes, oh, I know, let's give it to the Kiwis. They know nothing about flying. Just tell them it's a really fancy car. So we get these planes, right, and they're never going to fly. And, so the New Zealand Air Force decides to put their emblem on the side. Now the emblem is a circle with a kiwi in the middle. If you know anything about birds, wow. Good one, boys. The emblem of the New Zealand Air Force is a flightless bird. Not much optimism going on there that day, was it? Wouldn't want to be a soldier on the front line needing air support. We need air support, idiot copy! Yeah, USA! Yeah, British! Yeah, Canada! You all thought that I was going to say New Zealand, but no, we don't have an Air Force. So today I'm going to preach to you on a new life with Christ, on a new foundation. Yeah. The book of Colossians is a letter written by the Apostle Paul to the Colossians in 61 AD. While he was in prison, where he spent a year in silence, just to better understand the sound of a whisper. So without further gilding the lily, or no more ado, I give to you Colossians 2. Yeah. Okay. So that brings me to a title. You can write in your tablets, whatever, stone, rocks, feather, piece of wood. A new life with Christ on a new foundation. So point number 1. Building the foundation. Going to church for the first time is a bit like testing the water. You never know what it's really going to be like. It's a small sanitary. It looks questionable to me. It may be scary. It may be scary at first, but when you first give your life to Jesus, give your life to Christ and confess, "Here's Lord," you feel excited and set free. That's because you are set free. Set free of the sins when he died on the cross for us. But this doesn't give you a license to sin. This just means your past is wiped clean. God now sees you not as though you've never done wrong, but as though you've always done right. So you must continue to seek and follow him. In Colossians 2 verse 6 it says, "And now just as you accepted Christ Jesus as your Lord, you must continue to follow him." closely followed by verse 7. Let your roots grow down into him, and let your lives be built on him. Then your faith will grow strong in the truth you were taught, and you will overflow with thankfulness. So who here has ever seen a freshly ploughed kiwi fruit field? Yeah, don't think so. Well, in Te Puke, New Zealand, where the zestberry kiwi fruit is grown, the soil is very rich and dark. And that's because it's a volcanic soil, which is high in nutrients and is ideal for growing juicy kiwi fruit. Good dog. It's prime for growing juicy kiwi fruit. And just like living for your life for Jesus Christ, his soil is full of wisdom and truth. So as you plant your life more and more into him, you'll grow stronger and stronger in your faith. Yes, it will have its ups and downs, but that will just add strength to your faith and make you ready for anything the devil will throw your way and any challenges you may face. Point number 2. Pro tip number 333. Your past may be dirty, but your future is spotless. For many of my teenage years, I didn't press into Jesus at all. During my intermediate school years, I got bullied every day for 5 years to the point of tears. Now, I mean every day. There was really a day you'd come home with like red around my face. Not good. And it was mainly because I have a soft heart and I'm a hopeless romantic. So it just makes me an easy target, which essentially made me an easy target. And to take it to a whole nother level, I went to a Christian school. So the people who picked on me called themselves Christians. So I then later in my high school years, I decided to move schools to better my chances for a brighter future. Now, when I moved to my new school, and I made real friends, the kind of friends who have your back, and the kind of friends who just like encourage you to stick up for yourself, and the kind of friends who make sure you do the dumb things, and then they just sit there next to you and laugh. That's real friends. And yeah. So, but the downside to these friends, there's nothing wrong with them. I love them to bits, but then they were non-Christians, and like it says, who you surround yourself with is who you become. So naturally, being a Kiwi, I became a bit sheepish. and I slowly turned into a ruthless party animal. So next minute, the devil's got my life. So back in 2010, I went to Patagonia, Chile for 3 months on a mountain bike work expedition. One day while I was chilling out in the snow, looking up at the surrounding views. Seriously, guys? I can see that. So I'm looking up at the mountains, contemplating my life, and I've never, and I thought to myself, who have I become? Like, I bring shame to my parents. I did whatever I wanted. I drank alcohol, and I wasn't this bright, shining star like my beautiful sister. And I love her. And